Oh.
I'm Nabdi Reeves, and this is I Am Weekly, the last one of the weeks. And I'm with Andy A-Game, a.k.a. 2-0 Decker. Then I have the Door and the Jack. Let's get it cracking, baby.
Hey guys, looking good. We have finished regular season pretty much besides Sunday and Monday. We always start off with game of the weeks. I'd like to start with the biggest one that was played. It was a great co-ed matchup between Nintendo and 10 Deep, and it was a battle to the last. It was a battle to the last quarter. Mater, what did you think of it?
What did I think? I thought that both teams looked pretty crisp out there. They looked like they knew what they were doing. They had plans. It worked. They executed. Of course, one team had to lose and one team had to win. 10 Deep came out victorious in this one.
Yeah, and the final score was 41-28, 10 Deep. It was a one-score game, though. The last score came in pretty much the last play on a pick six. What did you think of your team's performance?
We played well. It was a fun game to play. It was heated. It was everything you wanted in an intramural contest.
It's true.
Back and forth, back and forth. Neither defense showed up to play like I thought they would. I thought both the defense would have played a little better. Offense would have struggled more, but pretty much she moved the ball at will. Both teams did.
Yeah.
The last score was we were going mainly for point difference at that point. I didn't know we'd be the only 3-1 team.
That's true.
So we're going just for point difference. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, I was expecting more of a defensive battle myself, but once you have Nintendo adding Scott Fankhauser with John George getting there, they were pretty much able to go deep at will on 10 Deep secondary. Do you see that being I don't want to say a weak spot per se, but a point of target for the offense?
Well, 10 Deep actually at the end of the game was able to shut down the deep pass. That's why they couldn't score and they got the interception.
Was that due to good coverage or maybe some poor throws towards the end?
I would like to say that the pass rush, if anything, maybe caused the bad throws, but the coverage was theirs and the receivers just couldn't come down with the ball.
Okay, and then we always do the player of the games. I wouldn't say there was a spectacular performance, but we're going to give it to the person who made the plays, and that would be Cody Lilly. Made some precision passing. And then also, I don't like to throw anyone in from the losing team, but Scott Fankhauser played a heck of a game. Moss and I don't want to say Moss, but yeah, at will down the field. So that was a great game. We'll go to men's. What we thought was going to be a game of the week. Game versus the young Powerhouse, and Powerhouse seems to be fading, don't they?
Fading fast.
Final score 38-6. Not much of a game, was it?
No, Powerhouse is kind of like Notre Dame. They got that one win, and then it's been all downhill since then.
Not much we can say. Game pretty much controlled the whole game, and player of the game, we're going to go ahead and give it to their whole offense just because they moved the ball at will, and Powerhouse had no answer.
Zero.
Bless their heart, they're young.
Right.
We'll see how they do. Women's, we decided to go with the interesting matchup of Pack and Backs versus Vixen. Y'all had it predicted by a touchdown. I had it predicted a lot more. Vixen won 34-12 pretty handedly. What did you see?
Well, pretty much right now, as far as any ladies divisions goes, open, Form 4, rec, the Vixens are just running away with it. It's like a one-team show. The other teams are going to have to step it up majorly in the playoffs if they want to make it a competition.
That's true. What about you?
Then the game they're not at, I want to say proud, but I was, Packs and Backs played a lot more of their girls instead of what they could have done was just play the best four athletes both ways, but they got everybody playing time, which is a good deal.
Yeah, Lacey had a good rush going against Danielle. Sacked her a couple times, and we haven't really seen that. Player of the game, we'd like to say the whole Vixen defense, but we're going to go ahead and single out Brianne Wilburn. We put her on Pack and Back's top receiver, and she was able to shut her down the whole game and get a couple of picks. Once we come back, we'll talk about how we're going to do next week's Game of the Weeks and whatnot. We'll see you then.
Michael Jackson's Thriller Contest. Learn this famous dance. Prizes for the best costume, dancer, and Michael Jackson look-alike. October 28th, Thursday from 7 to 9 at the Super Slab or Roscoe's Den. Come on out.
wasn't that scared.
Welcome back. For this next week, normally we do Game of the Weeks, but we haven't released the schedules yet because we don't know how the playoff brackets are going to line. So instead of going over that now, we'll have a special edition. We're going to call it our Bracketology edition, Tuesday after the captain's meeting, which is at 6 o'clock, CHP 205. So make sure one person from your team will be there. After everybody gets the bracket, we're going to come down here and film a little bit of how we think the playoff is going to play out, show you what our brackets look like, the upsets and whatnot, and pretty much it, right? I really don't know what else to say.
Just don't forget that captain's meeting, because if you don't pick up your rosters and the brackets, you gotta pay $15 for your team to play.
It has to be someone on the roster has to pick it up. Like you can't have some girlfriend go pick it up if you're a men's team.
But you don't have a girlfriend.
I don't know if men's team either.
That's funny. And so what we're going to do is pretty much we'll have some of the experts, I guess you could call us, and some other people fill out brackets, see what they look like. I'll probably predict it the best. You'll probably do second best, and then he'll probably be fourth or
I'll probably
fifth.
be top one myself.
Whatever.
So,
We'll see. Not so
I
fast.
guess we will see. Coming back, the fan favorite, Lewis versus Andy, we'll get you an update on the competition. We'll get a quick interview with both of them. Maybe they'll exchange some words, and we'll see how that goes. See you in
Not a single thing. What happened this week? What happened this week? Domination.
You cheated. That's right.
Yeah, I cheated. You got no chance. It's on.
I'm in the middle of it. Lewis, Andy right here. The competition's going on. We've played 2. Andy is up 2-0. We'll have 3 more competitions to follow. We're going to have a flag pulling, which is going to have to do with sacking, a pass, punt, kick, which will all count for 1, and then the 5th one will be a special one that we'll be trying to come up with, because hopefully, Lewis, it's tied. Do you think you can get it to 2-2 with those events?
Well, it should be 1-1 since he cheated on that last one.
We did review how he won that last one, and we got together and we came up that it was a fair catch. It was not the designed route, but he broke it off in time, got it under 5 seconds, caught the ball over you. So Andy
Well,
wins 10-8.
I'll say this too, Lewis. I still have a catch to go, so we can go out there and run another route.
Let's do it.
I mean, you didn't get enough deep toastiness last time.
He was able to beat you at will over the top. What was that about?
All I'm saying, Mater, is I caught all my passes.
You caught them all, then you'd have won.
I played that on the court.
Okay.
Whoa!
Blame it on
Blames to
the
the-
quarterbacks.
See, and I'll go into that. You know, I had a bad throw to him. It hit him on the back shoulder, but he didn't blame it on the quarterback like you just did. He goes like this. That's my bad. Why can't you do that?
If you say so.
Winners take responsibilities, losers place blame.
Whoa! And did he surprise you at all on the 20-yard dash?
Yes, very much.
I
He's got a quick start. I wasn't expecting that.
Mater, we didn't see any of this from you. That quick post move you hit him with the other day too, the hot route. What's this about?
What do you mean?
What's it about? I didn't know you had this step.
I try not to play that much. I'm too old and get injured easily.
Okay, so our next one's going to be a little bit of flag pulling, sacking. You know, we might put
Hey,
Mir Witt
Lewis,
in
how
a
many
box.
sacks do you have this year?
Thanks for interrupting, buddy. But Lewis, how many sacks do you have this year?
Half? 0.
0. Well, okay. So back to my before I was interrupted. You think you'll be able to fare well, you know, if we put Mir Witt in a circle and first one to sack?
We've already done it this summer, and I think I can do it.
Okay. Andy, I don't foresee that being your specialty. Do you think you can give us another notch?
Even if I get beat, I'm still gonna win the whole thing. But I'd like to say this: that I've seen Lewis rush Whitaker like twice in 4-on-4, and I haven't seen no sacks yet.
Neither have I. And then the 4th is going to be punt, pass, kick. Mater, you seem pretty confident in this. Why is that?
I've seen Lewis throw. I'm not gonna launch it 70 yards down the field, but I'm gonna throw it over 20. So,
Then all I gotta do is do 21.
well, when you get it past the 20,
That's true.
Mater.
That's true. Let's see. Can we get some predictions going around the room? We'll start with Tyler. Tyler, tell us what you think these next 2 events are going to play out like.
Well,
had all my confidence in Sweet Lou at first. Then he got toasted in the 20. He got beat in the passing. I'm going to go Andy D. What are they doing, 5 events? Or
Yeah,
4?
they're 5, but we have 2
5.
set right now.
I don't know what the 5th is, but I'm going Andy D 5-0.
Let's get Tukin Chavez.
Hey, your boy, I told you I could beat him in the race, man. Because I just know Andy D got, the wheels. But anyway, let me see. I'm hoping Luke can put it to 2-2, man. I'm hoping, because if not, he lose one, he out of there, baby. Out of there.
5-0. 5-0.
Wow. Round.
What we were doing on 5.
8-0 Mater.
I've been with Mayor the whole way. I gotta stick with him. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it all.
Yeah, he's gonna take all of it. All of it.
Well, I too went with Sweet Lou to begin with, but he has let me down to the 10th power. And after seeing what everything's been going on, I gotta go with my boy Andy D. If we do all 5 events, it's gonna be 5-0. Sorry.
I say 4-1.
What do you think, Jody Joe?
I'm on the Mater train. You know, Lewis is just a Mater hater, you know? So,
Choo-choo.
yeah, Mater train all the way.
Let's get it back over here. Mater, you've swung it all in your side now, but to quote you, I'll say this. Not so fast, my friends!
There we go. So
Not so fast. You know what? You still got one person on your side. I think he's going to bring it 2-2. Andy, you have draw. Andy,
well, only time can tell.
only time can tell. In pump, pass, and kick, I just don't know if you're going to be able to live up to this 5-0 hype that they all just put you on. And you know what? I hope some of the fans out there are still sticking with Lewis for some. Guys, we need you to keep voting like you have been. Y'all did great. Vote on what y'all think the final score can be. And, I'm actually kind of scared sitting this close to Mater right now. He is, if you can't hear him, he's breathing like a horse. He's kind of upset. But that's our little Lewis Andy competition segment. When we come back, we're going to get a little playoffs preview. Be very small, short and minute. Thanks for watching.